Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. I guess I'm gonna make this video and another video because I'm starting to notice something. And this, for me, this issue is kind of personal. Like, y'all know who've been listening to me. I might give you tidbits, but I don't put names on it, and I don't go into great details about my own situation. But I heard a comment earlier, and I want to continue to talk about this. I kind of made it short about it. We're going to connect the dots too. My last video, I'm going to do an Isaiah 4:1 pertaining to this attitude that women be having. And that's where, and it's another thing that proves that these women like fake thugs and pookies. They do. Because if you like a nerdy guy, or you an introvert, or you a gamer, or you like a quiet guy, a lot of these women, some of them might try to get with you just to be with somebody, but that's not the type of guy that they respect. So the game that a lot of these women play, and I went through this one myself, I'm gonna just be honest with you, is they think they can pick and choose when, where, and how to respect you as a man. That ain't how it works. See, when they start disrespecting you as a man, then they're saying that they are a strife. Remember, that's what I call them now, not a wife. They're a strife. Look at him. No wonder your car tore up. He trying to come in my lane, and I'm right here. You are a strife. Talking about incel, I could care less if a dude was what y'all call an incel. Me personally, I don't believe it's such thing. I just think that those guys that think that's what they are, you're not talking to girls who like you. You're not talking to women who gonna give you some play. You're not an incel. You just talking and dealing with and liking and digging the wrong women. So they think if a guy is a certain type of guy, that gives them the right not to submit to him as his woman. If you his girlfriend, then you're practicing submission, which is what wives do. It ain't up for negotiation. You have money problem, you still submit to your man. And you should be submitting to him even more when things go wrong. Because see, when you have them women that things go wrong, so the relationship go bad, that's because they didn't want to deal with you in the first place. And maybe it was something that they was getting out of you that they no longer getting, so they not interested. When you have them women like that, them women that don't give you full access to their body, I ain't done that. Listen, man, why, man? Why would you even tolerate that off a woman? Like, I need to know. Because when you tolerate this type of behavior, and one day I really would love to go on there, and I dare them to say that with me on the panel. I'm gonna be like, are you serious? Any dude you try that with should dump you right away. See, these women, they be getting bold and brave because they know they're gonna just take you for all your money. They're gonna play games if y'all got kids. They be knowing this. But what they're gonna do if you be like, you know what? If you try to play games where I can't see my kid, I'm gonna take you to court. And if they take your side, then forget it. That's how you gotta do them. They try to act like they kids. Like everything is theirs. And that is not what the Bible teaches. That's why the U.S. is so jacked up. All these dudes in skinny jeans, going around, guns in their pocket, robbing people and stuff. You think the Most High created these teenagers to be carrying on like they are? Well, I can raise these kids on my own. Yep, and they've been in jail their whole freaking life. And you can't tell me, because I know many kids. I worked in detention from 2007 to 2014 and from 2018 to 2021. And I saw the same thing. Single mothers. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I need to listen to my mama, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I do what I do. Yep, and your father and you guys, y'all be drinking, y'all be working out, y'all be all broke down. So a lot of y'all sons, they think they can take you. My sons can't take me. And they both strong as oxes, but they just don't have the skill level to take me out. That's just, hey, it's just the way it is, man. And I'm 48 years old. A lot of these dudes this age, they be doing all type of stuff. They don't be like me. Yeah, I get aches, I get pains, but I'm in excellent condition, in excellent shape for my age, especially for my height and weight. What's going on here? So I keep hearing women saying this, like every man don't need to have kids, and every man. See, that's y'all problem. See, you say every man don't need to have kids, but you had kids with a loser. And a person ain't a loser just because they fail. A person is a loser because they don't try. To me, that's what makes you a loser. When you try to take shortcuts, or you don't try, or both. That's what makes you a loser. You know, you gotta get out here and go for yours, man. You gotta work. If you don't want to work for somebody else, you gotta work for yourself. But what makes a person a loser to me is when they don't try. That's the main thing. Or when they try to take shortcuts, or when they don't use their mind and they try to take dumb criminal paths to having what they need and what their kids need. So they always talking that stuff, man. Like, that's why a lot of guys, and this goes back to what happened with Michael B. Jordan. This is why a lot of dudes be dealing with this stuff, man. Like, a lot of guys are single right now, not because they want to be, but because they'll have to pick a piece of trash to be their woman just to have one. There's not a lot of good options out here while they talking. And most of them, that's all they gonna do is just that. Run their freaking mouth. You loose, you probably got permanent STDs, you got a big mouth, you would try to fight and you don't even know how. It ain't a lot of winners out here. It's not. And then the ones try to pretend like they submissive. I want to see I want to ask your husband. That's who I want to ask. Because there's a lot of people pretending to be submissive. And this, trust me, man, a lot of time when people say, man, just work it out, it's because they don't know all the details. How you gonna work it out with somebody who ain't had sex with you in months or even years? But they'll sure argue with you, though. They'll sure listen. A disrespectful wife is not a wife. She's a strife. Y'all have permission to use my catchphrase. Just give me my acknowledgement or I'm going to embarrass you. Especially if you one of these dudes on YouTube that try to act like you the innovator and everything. Let me find out you using my catchphrase and not giving me credit again. Because a couple of y'all done did it already. It's too late. You already done did it. I'm going to get on there and I'm going to just air you out. Simple as that. So, I keep hearing this, man. Like, okay, so what you're saying is, and a lot of them, they'll try to say that, but then they'll already have been divorced. And if we ask their husband, he'll be like, man, she was trouble, man. She ain't never want to suck my bleep. She was this. She ain't want to cook. All she wanted to do was argue and fight and try to be all up in my business, trying to figure out where I'm at. You know, it's crazy, man. It's just, I keep hearing the same thing. And then y'all telling these dudes not to get their passports. Okay, I look at both sides of this. If you gonna tell people not to get a passport, then the options should be greater for them where they are then. Right or wrong? Right or wrong. Anyway, we're going to pick back up with this, man. We're going to pick back up with this. I'm still out here making drop-offs and pickups and stuff like that. So, we'll be back with more videos, and we're going to continue this conversation. Maybe under a different title, but we ain't done with this yet. Keep hearing this thing, man. Well, all men ain't really worth submitting to. Okay, well, why you with them then? To make them miserable? If all men ain't worth submitting to, then why you with them? You with them to make them miserable? Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.